job done. Charlotte Cole is down to 2 lead-out riders in front of her. They just squeeze across to the right-hand side of the road as individual riders try and battle to get themselves into position. Björling on the right with Van Rooyen. You can see just how patient DSM Firmenich are trying to be here. Here come the team of Coop Repsol. They lean Van Rooyen and April Tacey would say are their fastest finishers from that team. SD Works playing a bit of poker here, you would say. SD Works have just got washed away a little bit from the front. But our 2 leaders are still holding that small advantage, and every kilometre that they tick off will give them confidence. It's going to be a big job to hold off a charging peloton, but no one quite getting supremacy here at the front. The organisation's gone out just a little bit from the front of the peloton.
Yeah, the fact that we can have riders just popping off the front of the bunch just shows that the speed isn't quite high enough. Time gap is still coming down as we've got another crash in the bunch.
Unfortunately, big crash further down in the peloton. And that is on the run in towards the finish. You can see the pace ramping up. Our 2 leaders are still holding them off. Wilma Antilla and Annika Dijkstra. Oh, hopefully everyone is okay. They crash behind. You can just see just happened just ahead of this group here. Lonneke Uneken back. And riders just running into the back of that crash as it happened, unfortunately. 3 kilometres to go. Wilma Antilla just hits the gas one more time. We've got 1 rider from the AG Insurance Soudal Next G team that's just clipped off the front. The gap is small. It looks like they're leaving it late, but they are going to get our 2 leaders back as we take in the final turns and run up towards the finish in Schoten. Those Lions of Flanders, the famous yellow flags are flying out of that corner. We look back to the peloton behind. UAE ADQ. Here come Lidl Trek now, looking to try and set this one up for Elisa Balsamo. Those Lidl Trek jerseys now coming through towards the front. We're looking for that 2K to go banner. There it is, just across the road. The Flamme Rouge just ahead. Annika Dijkstra just showing the power, showing just how tough she is, making this chase behind. Both our leaders here have really they've really made the teams behind work to try and bring them back. Then they're not quite in contact as of yet. One final big turn here from Misha Bredevold on the front. That Flamme Rouge, this little chicane that the riders take in here. Bredevold ups the power on the front. Wilma Antilla gives it one last attack, but that takes now Misha Bredevold out of that chase behind. But no bit at the moment. SD Works just trying to collect themselves now at the front. Here come Phoenix de Koning. Martha Troyan's been sprinting well from Phoenix de Koning as of late. There's the Flamme Rouge across the road. The motorbike now pulls away. We'll have a look over the top as we try and pick the riders now up on the fixed cameras at the finish. So we'll go back up to the front. There's Elena Cecchini, swings out. That's her job done. SD Works trying to set things up now for the Ren of Ibis. So the motorbike pulls away. Can't quite get a glimpse now at the front of the peloton to see how the lead-outs are going. It looks like we're going to pick this one up and pick it up late. We go back to the front. Balsamo, final lead out now for Elisa Balsamo. Ilaria Sanguinetti. Here goes Gillespie for UAE ADQ. Looking to try and deliver Consoni. Wiebes is right on the wheel now of Charlotte Cole. Lorena Wiebes launches it first. Balsamo, Cole and Wiebes across the road. Balsamo looks across. Lorena Wiebes has got the front. Charlotte Kohl trying to come through, but it's 4 from 4 from Lorena Wiebes. Just flaps the wings there from the team of SD Works. It was our big name sprinters in towards the finish. But for the 4th year running, it's Lorena Wiebes that takes the Scheldeprijs.
She just got that initial jump on Charlotte Kohl by the looks of it, coming round on the right-hand side. But as you say, 4 from 4, undefeated, the only winner of the women's race.
You've got to say, respect to our 2 breakaway riders. They really made them work for that one. Left it late.
It was a really strong performance from both of them, but ultimately, you know, the sprinters teams timed it to perfection, catching them just inside 1.5 kilometres to go, which is, you know, textbook way to catch a breakaway. And, you know, ultimately we got the sprint that we were looking for today.
I've got to say as well, Lorena Wiebes, she puts a lot of work into the victory salute. There's a lot of thought that goes into each victory.
She's getting a lot of practice, really, isn't she?
Let's have a look at the sprint. Just take us through this.
So you can see this team of DSM Firmenich in the white and blue in the middle there. Charlotte Kohl just second in line. Lorena Wiebes just glued in on her wheel, and in just a moment she gets that jump coming round on the left-hand side of the screen.
So Barbieri, final lead out, and as you said, Cole just waited just that fraction too long there.
Yeah, and you can see Balsamo on the right-hand side of the screen, just looking across, looked like Sophie van Rooyen of the Volker Wessels team, right up there as well.
But Team SD Works, bring it back. We're just having a little replay. They're just trying to find it for us at the moment.
They were fast, but they weren't that fast.
Yeah. So the team, Femke Marcus, Misha Bredevold, Lonika Unica, Marie Schreiber, Elena Cecchini deliver Lorena Wiebes for career win number 77. So you can see getting up there. We'll have a look around.
Looks like Miley de Zutter, also of Ceratizit WNT.
Yeah, is that Martha Troyen as well? Up there for Phoenix de Koenig, Catherine de Klerk a little bit further back.
Sophie van Rooyen, she might have even come in for 3rd place there.
Great finish for the Volker Wessels rider. De Zutter there, as from Ceratizit WNT. We'll get a glimpse. Did she manage to take 3rd? That's a great result for Volker Wessels if she did. It's between... Oh, so tight. There's almost a tie there for 3rd between De Zutter. There's your team. So Femke Marcus, Misha Bredevold, Lonika Unica, Marie Schreiber, Elena Cecchini and Lorena Wiebes for the victory. Goes true to form. I mean, that is... we know what Lorena Wiebes is as a sprinter, but 4 from 4, I mean, that is impressive.
It's very impressive, yeah. Not a lot else to say on that, really, is it? It is very impressive that you can come back year after year and win, you know, and she's done it with different teams as well. So now she's had 2 victories with Team DSM Firmenich, where, you know, let's not forget that Charlotte Kohl was her final lead-out rider there. On both occasions, Charlotte Kohl finished in 10th place when she was leading out.
So there you have it. Lorena Wiebes, Charlotte Kohl. It was Martina Fidanza that was up there for Ceratizit WTC. Sophie van Rooyen, Mira Knaven. Great finish from Mira Knaven there. Martha Troyen, Elise Sabal.